Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of 12 Strong. As much as I love, and I do mean love, Chris Hemsworth, his filmography outside of the MCU is pretty dodgy. And when I say dodgy, I mean it's mostly bad films. So when I saw that he was doing another mid to smaller budget January kind of action film, I was getting major Black Hat vibes, and I did not like that. But this had an all-star cast across the board. It was a true story, so at least there was a bare bones outline for them to work with, and I thought, let's go in with an open mind. This could be good. And I have to say, I actually think this film is very solid. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. So speaking on that acting cast, I think for the most part, they're good. I actually don't think anybody delivers a great performance here, but there's nobody who delivers a horrible performance either. Chris Hemsworth, of course, is just a leading man. He has the look, he has the presence, the star quality, and he commands the entire screen every time he's on. Michael Shannon is also very good. It's nice to see him in a little bit of a lighter role here, so that was pleasant. Michael Pena was fine. It was really nice seeing Trevante Rhodes in something post-Moonlight, and I actually really liked his character in this film, and I think his character's interaction with this younger soldier kind of boy from Afghanistan was wonderful, and actually their connection and their mini storyline was kind of my favorite. I loved it. But everybody did a fine job. The big question mark I have regarding the cast, why are we still hiring Rob Riggle to star in films? I mean, he wasn't necessarily bad here, but I honestly can't take him serious in anything, and then his performance never makes me take him serious, so I was just kind of like, oh god. And once we're in the mission, this movie is very gripping. It's exciting. It's a story that I personally wasn't aware of, and I was really invested in what was happening. I thought that the mission was great. I thought there were really good war action set pieces going on. We had some really great special effects happening, some beautiful shots that just kind of came out of nowhere, because for the most part, the cinematography and the directing itself was a bit pedestrian. And then out of the clear blue, they would just come up with these beautiful shots. And I also liked that the film made a very good effort of showing the good people of Afghanistan, of making it very clear that Al-Qaeda was the group that was terrorizing everyone. And I appreciated them for that. I appreciated that we actually highlighted an Afghani hero of the situation that was working in tandem and was extremely brave, and I really did think that was wonderful. Because I went into this film scared that we were going to get another America type of movie, and this is definitely pro-America, but at least while we're in war and we're in Afghanistan, it doesn't really go that extra step, except save maybe for that very, very end, but yeah, it was interesting, it was gripping, it was exciting to watch, for the most part. So where do those negatives come into play then? Well, the beginning is very, very weak. It all felt very forced and contrived. We had all of these little family scenarios. We rushed through these things. All of the dialogue is just horrible. I didn't like anything prior to them leaving to go off into war. And I understand that part of it is to establish where they all are at that point, but, I mean, we understand that soldiers have these families, so if we're not going to do a whole lot to invest in the families and really create that bond for the audience, then I don't really think you even need to put it in the film. And I just mentioned the dialogue. I think the script is weak, period. All the way through the film, the script is one of the weak points. We get this super cheesy dialogue throughout, very bro, stereotypical meathead type of dialogue from the soldiers, and then the script itself just was meh when it came to storyboarding it all out. And I also thought the editing was very weak. We had weird non-smooth transitions throughout, fade to black transitions and then come up with another screen. but it wasn't done seamlessly. And when they didn't fade to black, it was even less seamless when they would just like jump from one into the next scenario. And then when it came to that ending, I didn't go for that either. Again, why are the families here? We see one family like greet him home. We don't revisit any of the other families or any of the other scenarios. It's like, okay, well. And then some of the wording that they put over the end credits, like they do, it's also very strange, talking about how Al-Qaeda feels. I'm kind of like, I mean, I guess you can get intel on that, but how do you know? How do we know that Al-Qaeda regards this as their biggest defeat? So overall, this makes for a solid, thrilling war film. One that will have your attention throughout the mission. It's gruesome, but it's never like Mel Gibson gruesome. It's exciting. It's well shot while it's out there. But it's just anchored by these horrible, like, should have been left on the cutting book floor, family segments, and from a filmmaking standpoint, directing, okay, editing, bad, script, not great. So with all that said, if you enjoy war films, I would say give this a matinee. It definitely should be seen on the big screen. It does have enough nice visuals to go in there, and you'll be excited. Otherwise, I say this still deserves a rental. You won't be mad you watched it. It's just maybe not the best war film we've had over the last few years. So, that is my review of 12 Strong. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below, and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see 12 Strong? And what is your favorite war movie of all time? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!